The Supreme Court's ruling today to shut down President Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness plan has got a lot of you talking. Our Chris Rosado has more on what this means moving forward.
So if you were one of the millions of Americans who was planning on having those student loans tossed out, you were probably not wanting to hear what you heard from the Supreme Court today. But if you were one of those who was worried about picking up somebody else's tab on these payments, you were probably pretty happy today. More than 40 million Americans have had to wait 3 long years for today's Supreme Court ruling. To give some perspective, the rejected proposal by President Biden would have canceled up to $20,000 in student loans per person. About half of those folks would have had their debt canceled entirely, and it would have cost the country $400 billion.
I really don't know what to do. I'm kind of left blindsided by the decision, and it's scary, honestly.
Someone somewhere is paying for it, and young people today have got to start valuing the concept of working. A
lot of you were all in for this, while others, especially those who did not go to college, thought the ruling was only fair.
It's a real darn shame, honestly. We went 3 years trying to build ourselves up back to some sort of financial stability, only for it to get ripped out from underneath us. And now we have to start preparing for something that most of us have never had to deal with or skipped out on because of the delay.
The Biden administration stating that, you know, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then it's like you get the vote, and then they drop the ball. Well, welcome to the world of the Biden administration.
The court's decision means folks will need to start making payments again in October, with interest kicking in by September.
Studentaid.gov is the website that you can go to. You may be eligible for forgiveness. Certain public sector employees, like teachers and nurses, may be able to have their loans forgiven. Also, there's an income-driven payment plan based on your income where you could experience lower payments.
Financial expert Fred Dent says even though some of you are worried about how to manage these payments on top of the economy and inflation, there are still some options out there for you.
If you were set up on an automatic payment plan before, you'll probably need to go back into your loan servicing provider and have them reset you up for an automatic monthly draft.
Now, for more tips on how to manage your finances and map out your payments, we'll have additional information for you on the 9 News app. Chris Rosado, WAFB, 9 News, back to you.